They came from the deeps, sailing the solar winds while planet Earth was sleeping. Their greed for power was insatiable. The prophets said it was the day of judgment, while others spoke of Siva, destroyer of worlds. But for most, it was the last link in a chain of catastrophes that stretched far back into Earth's history. A link forged on the anvil of war and welded by the awesome fury of the Neutron Knights. Earth's meager defenses fought bravely, each outpost a challenge to the wave of armored might. But the challenge was met and overcome. And at the head of each assault, the same legendary figure, the great mutant Catavolcus. In his own tongue, the wolf, armed with a terrible sword of fire and a murderous hatred of all that lived.
Stand aside! Get away from those doors, damn you!
Steel doors buckled and melted beneath the white-hot flame. What earthly barrier could withstand a man who had already breached the gates of hell?
They've broken through, sire!
Our sentries at the south gates also report a breach of defenses. We must retreat to the inner chambers.
Yes, retreat is the only way. Retreat and pray for a miracle. Because for us, the battle is over.
In a sanctum deep beneath the castle reposed an ancient figure, upon whom the wisdom of ages hung like a cloak of silence, and possessed of a mind which knew of no horizons.
All is in readiness. The point of equilibrium is attained. The fates are held in perfect balance. Now I must probe the gulfs of time and space and find the one. Seek.
At that moment, the TARDIS was drifting in freefall somewhere at the edge of the solar system. That's odd. I haven't preset a program on the console for ages. But the automatic course indicator is flashing. I was right. The display shows no program, apart from the usual functions. And yet the materialization sequence has started, all by itself.
From the space between worlds by the fire of stars, in which all things begin and end, and by the power vested in me by the Lords of Time, I summon thee forth.
What's going on? The chap can't call a TARDIS his own these days. I say, are you all right? Who are you? Do you know, I have the strangest feeling that you brought me here by the sheer effort of will.
No, Time Lord, not my will. I am merely a vessel through which a greater power flows. You may not know me, but I know you. I have called you here in Earth's hour of need. If you care for Earth, then help me. Come, be seated. Behold, a shattered world, a desolate planet, trampled beneath the heel of merciless warriors. The Earth as you knew it no longer exists. It is now a wilderness where only the strong survive. And this is the strongest of all. We cannot tell what motivates him, what drives him to seek nothing but conquest.
It's not strength that motivates such men, but weakness. Monumental weakness. See, I know, old man. I've faced such creatures on a dozen worlds. What did you want with me? Why did you bring me here?
I too was summoned here from another time to fight Earth's last battle, and it seems I have failed.
The chamber was rocked by a thunderous explosion.
The enemy is at the door.
The old man reached forward and pressed a switch. The floor of the chamber slid back. What? This is what the enemy seek?
Behold, Time Lord. Behold, the dragon.
Ah. The doctor looked down into a pit, where a vast machine squatted like some great beast, humming ominously to itself.
This is the last great power source of Earth. Should it fall to Catavulcus, then no world will be safe.
Good Lord. It's some kind of huge nuclear fission device.
I am the guardian of the dragon. Its power is equal to that of the sun. A power which must be released.
The hum rose to a whine, then to a high-pitched shriek. You're mad! Do you know what you've done? You've activated the fission process. You'll blow everything to Kingdom Come.
But you have the means of escape. Your craft, Time Lord. Your craft. Come, we must leave at once.
But at the top of the well, a salvo of shots stopped the fleeting pair in their tracks. Hang on, old man. I'll try and reach you somehow.
Go. It's too late for me now. Go back up and wait for the others.
But the Neutron Knights had infiltrated the castle.
Great gods, this is what we came here for. All the power we'll ever need.
No, not while I live. You'll never take it. The castle defenders threw themselves into the fray. Their leader's gaze fell to the ledge below the rim, while the doctor was struggling valiantly. And a single, unbelievable word burst from his lips.
Merlin! Hold fast. We'll soon get you out.
Then hurry, Arthur, and do not harm this one. He can save us all. The dragon has drawn breath. Soon, his fire will scorch the world. We must be away.
Merlin, Arthur, am I going mad?
Someday you will understand, Time Lord. Now you must leave with us.
Well, it seems I have no choice.
All surviving defenders are assembled in the time vessel. Come, be quick.
But next moment a snarling figure burst through the chamber doors.
Into the craft. I will hold this one at bay.
But
do as I say.
So, you seek escape from the fangs of the wolf. There is only one escape for you, my friend. And that is death.
with a mighty swing, Catavulcus attacked the TARDIS. But his blazing sword met only thin air. A split second later, the dragon roared. For a brief moment, a star blossomed on Earth. The castle vaporized in a huge fireball, its very atoms torn asunder. Time hung suspended as the TARDIS spiraled end over end into space between worlds. Somewhere, deep in the Doctor's mind, a thought coalesced. Am I dreaming? I can remember setting the controls. But after that, nothing. Then the memory of the cataclysm flooded back. Where am I? The others. Where are the others? How long have I been here? Something caught the Doctor's eye. A figure against the skyline. Sunlight glinting on a drawn sword. Then it was gone. No dream then, but a giant illusion, surely. Some kind of time loop? Past and future flowing into the same event? Well, whatever it was, it's time I was going. What? You again?
I leave you with one last message, Time Lord. Our paths are destined to cross once more, in some distant time, in some other form. we shall meet again. Farewell.
So for all my knowledge, for all the technology at my disposal, I still have no way of foreseeing that most unpredictable thing of all. My own future.